Hi friends, welcome back to Ruchi's teaching channel. Okay, this is Ruchi here. Today I am in this video I am explaining the introduction of MS Excel. Before I start my video, I would like to say that if anybody is new to this video, if anybody is anybody seeing first time this video, please try to subscribe my channel. And I am Ruchi here. Those who are seeing first time, if they don't know me, that is I am Ruchi. I will be doing all computer languages, computer softwares. I will be teaching all computer topics, and the channel name is Ruchi's Teaching. And if you have not still subscribed this channel, please subscribe this channel. And after watching this video, please like it, share it, and share to your friends. Okay, let's start the video. Okay, MS Excel. The introduction of MS Excel is already I have given a small introduction on all the softwares of the MS Office package. MS means Microsoft Office package. In that package I have explained about all the softwares. Now in this software which I am dealing now is only for the purpose of calculations. Mostly in this, through this software you will be doing calculation part, and creating tables, different table formats and formulas, writing formulas and doing calculations with those formulas. Many functions will be there in this, like using auto sum, average, minimum, maximum, count, percentage. All those things will be we will be doing in this Excel software. And not only this, you will be dealing with the charts also. So this is used mostly for the purpose of the office things. Like how it is used in the office thing is, for example, if you take a report, school report, or certificates, and for that certificates you require rows and columns. It should look like a table. It should look like a table: serial number, name of the student, and how many marks he scored in each subject, and what is the percentage of total marks, and how much marks he got. So all those things, what is the rank, which grade he got, all those things will be clearly kept in the tabular form. So because of these things, to show in a graphical representation, if you show the data in the theory format, like written format, like a big paragraphs, it will not be easily understood by everybody. Only some people can understand by reading those big paragraphs. So instead of showing that big paragraphs, you can show the data in the tabular form. That tabular form can be done in the MS Excel, right? And some building valuations, and in banks mainly that employees details, all those things, payroll systems with them, and salaries, all those things are stored in this Excel format only. So the purpose of this is only for the calculations, formulas, using formulas, charts. So the data, now suppose if you take a student, what is his report at the end of the year. So his data, total data, can be shown in the form of chart. In the form of chart report he can do. So that charts can be done through the Excel. So this is the purpose of the Excel. Now I will be explaining the spreadsheet which is in front of you, which you are seeing. This is called as Excel spreadsheet. When you enter into the Excel, MS Excel, through start button you will be entering into the MS Excel, and after entering into the MS Excel you will be shown this type of screen over here. So like I will be in this video I will be showing the parts of this parts of this window, MS Excel window. Now from starting from here starting I will tell you. Now can you see here this red bar like thing here? In my first video also I have explained about MS Word. So this is common for everything. So this is called as title bar. That's why title of that particular window is there. So what is this book 1? Book 1 is the name of this window. That means in your the difference between that Word and Excel is, you might have seen the Word, MS Word, there the title will be document 1. Here the title will not be the document 1, but the title will be book 1 MS Excel, right? Next here you can see here all these buttons, you know, this is close button, this is small, making it to very minimize button, and this is restore down. That means to whichever position it has come from, from one position or to that position, it will go back to that position. That means it will restore that position. And here can you see here two buttons are there. One is clockwise direction and another one is anti-clockwise direction. So these two are the quick access toolbars. Regarding this quick access toolbars, we have seen in MS Word also. Already I have explained it clearly there. Just briefly I will say here, can you see down? Undo button and redo button. Okay, these two are undo and redo. Undo means the action which you have done, it will be removed, and redo means the action which you have removed, it will be again redone. Okay, next this is the save button. If you just after completing your work on this, you can just give a click on it. No need to enter into the file option. You can directly give a click on save button. Automatically it will be saved in this particular, with this particular name. Next comes the one more bar where you have these options. This bar is called as, wherever I am moving my pointer, that total bar is called as menu bar, right? This menu bar. Why you call it as menu bar is menu options are there. File, home, insert, page layout, all these called menu. Okay, now next comes this options. Now when you click on, now we are in file. If you click on file, you will be entering into these options. If you click on, this now you are in home. If you click on file, you will be entering into the file options. If you click on home, you will enter into the home. Next, if you click on insert options will come. So those options are embedded in this place. Next comes this, can you see here A1 and this near FX, one place is there. Can you see this? Can you see this? One name is coming as formula bar. That means this total bar is called as, named as formula bar. That means whichever formula you want to type on the system. If suppose if you want to do addition, those addition can be typed over here. That is called as formula bar. Regarding that formula bar, I will explain it clearly when we enter into the different options. But for the meantime, you just understand that this is the formula bar. Next comes the boxes here. Can you see here two boxes? Whole spreadsheet is full of boxes. So what is this each box called? Each box is called as cell. Right now when I clicked each cell, so that particular cell here alphabet is highlighting, and you can see one more number is highlighting. That means one cell is made up of two things, that is one row, this numberings which you have seen. Can you see here numberings 1 2 3 4, these are the rows and these are the columns. That means a cell is a combination of one row and one column. right? Now can you see here, this A, B, C, D, all these things are columns here. So our spreadsheet consists of rows and columns. Before this, when you have seen the document, it is full of plain space where you have to type there in the documents in MS Word. Here you don't have any typing matter like that. Here just giving matter in these cells, right? Now next thing, these are the, so you understood, this is the A, B, C, D are the columns, and 1, 2, 3, 4 things are the rows. So this cell is a combination of one row and one column. Now I have clicked on one cell, so a cell is named. How it is named is C. Can you see here, when I kept my mouse pointer, when I click on one cell, that particular cell name is shown here, name box. So there you can see the some name has come, C4. Now you just see where is that cell. That cell is in C column, that's why it is taking as a C. And which row it is in which row it is there? It is there in 4th row. So it is, I already said that it is a combination of one row and one column. So that column name it is taking, that row name is taking. So that's why you call this particular name of this particular cell is C4. Understood? C is the column of that particular cell, 4 is the row of that particular cell. So you can name that cells in this way. If you go to another cell, the cell name is B4. If you go to this cell, the name of that particular cell is F13. Can you see here, F and here 13. So that name of that cell is mentioned here. Next, just come down, see here, can you see here sheet 1 like this? One more thing, here there are many rows, many columns, right? And here can you see sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. See what are these sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. Now as we know that for example, I will take one book I will take, any notebook. When you take out notebook, when you open that upside sheet, all the it has many sheets, many pages inside. A book consists of 25 pages book, 100 pages book, 200 pages book. So what are those pages? In each page you will do the work. In each page you will write something. So in the same way, this is also like a book. So on the all the sheets together, there are many sheets. How many sheets you want? You can create that many sheets in one workbook. You will call this whole book as one workbook. In each workbook there are many sheets. You can create. By default 3 sheets have been given. So you can create one more sheet also. See, when I click on this, automatically 4th sheet has come. When I click, see, can you see here? When I kept my mouse pointer on it, it is showing insert worksheet. And the shortcut key of that insert worksheet is shift plus F11. If you click or if you press those things on the keyboard also, you can create the worksheet. Now I will give a click on it. See, sheet 5. So now I have created 2 sheets extra. Like this you can create many sheets. So all these sheets together is called as one workbook. One book 1. Can you see here book 1? So in this book 1 you will have all these sheets, right? Now we'll go to first sheet. If you want to enter into the, like, it's just like a book. If you want to enter into first page, you will just move the pages here and there. If you want to enter into the first sheet, you just give a click on it, right? Like this first sheet, second sheet, third sheet, fourth sheet, like that. Okay, like this many sheets can be you can create many sheets. And if you want to move the this total, see, can you see here, till you can see on the screen. Suppose if you want to see still tell other columns also, you can see. See, can you see A, B, A, C, A, D? That means it will take A and it will again start with A letter, A, B, A, C, A, D, like that. After completing A, Z, again it will go to B. See, understood here? B. Again it starts with letter A, B, A, B, 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 C, B, D, like that. So like that till Z it will go. So these are the columns, okay? And if you want to more rows, you can come down like this. You can just you can scroll it, okay, like that. Many are there. So all these things, I think you might have got a clear picture of MS Excel. Now I will stop this video. This is just introduction on MS Excel. Now what I will do is, in my next video, what I will do is, I will start with file tab, right? I will clearly explain each tab. I will start with file, and I will be explaining important options, because in this I should explain by taking examples, okay? I think I think I can end up my video, because I have completed introduction of this screen of this window. Okay then friends, I think you have understood clearly. Still, if you didn't understand anything, or if you have any doubts on this screen, on this window, MS Excel window, please try to say to me through comment section, so that I will try to reply to you. And if you want me to do anything else apart from this Excel, you just let me know the topic, so that I will try to do that video also. Okay then friends, if you like it, if you like it, share it, subscribe this video. Okay then, thank you, bye.